Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another video. It has been widely requested to do a video on how to evolve specific Digimon. Well, that is the video we're doing today. So we're gonna go over Moonmilleniumon, Slayerdramon, Lucemon Chaos Mode or Satan Mode, Examon, and even Zeedmilleniumon. So if you want to know what are the requirements to evolve to these Digimons, stay tuned until the end. Before we get into the video, make sure you leave a like and comment for the YouTube algorithm. And we don't ask for subscriptions here, instead we will compete them for rock, paper, scissors. And if you lose, you have to subscribe to the channel. 3, 2, 1. You possibly lost to a pre-recorded video. So go on, hit that subscribe button and enjoy the rest of the video. Well, since we're already Slayerdramon, so we might as well go over Slayerdramon. So for Slayerdramon, you need at least 125 Dracomon data or copies. Of course, this information could change, but for right now, you need at least 125 Dracomon data copies and be level 321. So there you have it, that's how you digivolve into Slayerdramon. So let's get on to the next Digimon. So what Digimon should we go next? Why not Lucemon? So Lucemon Satan Mode is what I think is most requested. So for Lucemon Satan Mode, you at least need 735 Lucemon copies, as well as 735 copies of Gehenna. Now, for some whatever reason, I do not have 735 Lucemon copies, and I can digivolve into Lucemon Satan Mode. Somehow, maybe the update didn't go in yet, but for my perspective, I can digivolve with just 500 copies of Lucemon. But I have I think 5,000 copies of Gehenna. Gehenna's the drop or requirement needed to digivolve into Satan Mode, as said earlier. It looks like a bluish white ball. So you need 735 copies of that. And on paper, what the creator wrote, you need 735 copies of both Lucemon and Gehenna. But somehow I'm able to digivolve without those two requirements, only one. So, my perspective, you only need one of those requirements. That's Gehenna. So, on to the next Digimon. What should we go on to? I think Moonmilleniumon is in the list. So let's get on to the requirements for Moonmilleniumon. So Moonmilleniumon, it is quite interesting for the requirements. You need 125 Chimeramon data copies, as well as 15 copies of Moonmilleniumon. And I had a different experience. I had those two copies before, but for some reason I couldn't digivolve. So right after I defeated the Moonmilleniumon mob boss, right after I defeated that, I was able to digivolve into Moonmilleniumon. For whatever reason, the creator didn't mention that on paper. So I could be wrong, or it would have been a past thing, but an update could change, well, everything or requirements. But that is my experience with Moonmilleniumon. You know what, because I'm feeling it, why not? We're gonna destroy that Moonmilleniumon boss right now, right in front of you guys, because it was a stupid requirement, not written on paper, for whatever reason. So we're gonna obliterate that Moonmilleniumon because we're mad. We're gonna destroy him. We're gonna obliterate him using our Examon sword, Omnimon sword. My bad. So we're gonna go up these stairs and we're gonna knock on his door. we're gonna kick it down, we're gonna obliterate them, and we're gonna beam them, we're gonna slice them, we're gonna do everything to destroy Moonmilleniumon. So we're pretty much gonna go over here. Where are you? Where are you? Come on. Come on, spawn, 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 spawn. Where are you gonna spawn? Okay, here it is. So we're gonna destroy this guy. Okay, we do a pretty decent chunk of damage. And there we go. Destroyed. We're pretty much settled. So that is pretty much how you get to Moonmilleniumon. Those are the requirements. So on to Examon.
Lean into the pair of wandering eyes, wandering eyes.
And here we are with Examon. So the first thing that you need to do is, of course, meet the level requirement. But you also need 735 Dracomon data, as well as 735 Examon data, or copies. Yeah, quite a lot, and quite expensive, if I say so myself. So those are the two requirements to get to Examon. Those are the minimum requirements, of course. And Examon, is it worth it? I'll say it's cool, but is it practical use? No, not really. Because one, his first move is, of course, for only long range use, and you can't really use it when it's close range. And your close range ability is it's cool. I'll give it that. It's cool looking, but again, it's not practical compared to other Digimon. So again, we're not here to rant with Examon. Those are the requirements for Examon. 735 for everything. So on to Zeedmilleniumon. I didn't have the right requirements for that yet, but I will go over the requirements for it. But the reason why I don't have it is because I'm farming Omnimon. I like Omnimon more than Zeedmilleniumon. So what you need to do in order to get Zeedmilleniumon is 15 copies of Moonmilleniumon, 125 of Chimeramons, and 15 Millenniumon clones. But also you need to defeat the boss, and from, I believe, level 5,000 place, forgot what it's called, but I rarely go in there because I cannot destroy it myself. So that is the requirements for Zeedmilleniumon. That is to my knowledge. If I make any mistakes, let me know in the comments below. Of course, I'll be giving you the list of requirements of other Digimon. It's out in the public. So yeah, here are all the requirements for every single Digimon currently in the game. Of course, this is in the public, and I will leave this list in the description box below so you guys can look at it. And yeah, that is all we have for today. I'll see you guys in the next video.